Hello, hello. Okay, there we go. Alright, now can you hear me? Windows does dumb things. And there's no game audio. Give me a second. We're starting off on a good foot here. Hi FestBC. Hi Shoaib Yunus. Welcome to the stream. Okay, there should be game noise now. Yeah, okay, there should be everything up. Nice glasses. Yeah, I noticed when I was loading up OBS that I didn't take off my glasses today. I do normally have glasses, I just don't normally wear them on stream. Okay, we're gonna start off by fighting a tempered Diablos, I think. Just for fun. Hope everyone's well. Hi ProCow. Welcome you guys. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. I played a lot of World yesterday off stream. Crafted up this set here. It's an elemental set for Sword and Shield. I'm starting to get the hang of Sword and Shield. Did I try the beta? I did not. I tried the other two betas when they were out. I didn't want to fight Velkhana. I'm going to wait for the full game to fight her. It's only a couple days away. That's really exciting. Oh man, we get to fight Zinogre in like 4 days. That's pretty hype. Yeah, let me know if there's any other audio issues. I don't know what was going on with both my microphone and the game not putting their sound through properly. Those are some nice glasses, kind of smaller, similar to mine, but your glasses are more rectangular. Thank you guys. I've had them for a while. I just don't normally wear them on stream. So this is a tempered Diablos. You're more excited for the possible Rajang? I can't wait to see what we get in the end. Oh, he's digging. I didn't realize. I've been trying to practice Sword and Shield since our last stream. Hi, Basil. Hopefully you can get your stream stuff figured out for the big day. Yeah, I wish you luck, Katana. I'm sorry you didn't have much luck yesterday. That's no fun. Oh, we hit the Diablos. Bummer. In the last trailer for Iceborne, Kieran was showing Elder's Recess, so you're hopeful? Hopeful that what, we'll get Rajang, or that we'll get Orochi Kieran? People were talking about Orochi Kieran for like a year now. Oops, should block that. Third beta was rough. Yeah, I heard lots of people had trouble with Velkhana. That's good. I'm happy people were having a rough time. I didn't watch any gameplay of the fight, so when we fight her in the full game, I will be completely fresh. Oops, should have backed up there. Heavy Bowgun Tigrex is a very fun matchup. I'm excited. Ooh, that was close. You just did that and nothing else. Oh, Rajang shows up in volcanic areas and eats Kiirans? Really? I didn't know that lore. Is that lore? Oh boy. We got lucky. In 30 minutes, you'll be gone because school is a thing, and it's 6:17 a.m. Well, last night, thank you for being here on your way to school. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. I hope you have a nice day. Oops. You're from Saudi Arabia? That's cool. That makes me super happy. I'm glad that you can watch the Monster Hunter while getting ready for school. That's definitely what I used to do on my way to getting ready for school, was watch some videos. Tail swipes. Nope. Another charge. It's a known thing that Rajang eats Kirans. I did not know that. Now I do. Whoops. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Should have been paying attention to the Diablos. I'm pretty excited for this week. I'm going to try my best to stream every night before we get to Iceborne. And definitely once Iceborne comes out, we're going to be streaming every day for a little while. Did I manage to learn TA Luna? She's still giving me trouble. She's definitely still giving me trouble, Shroudsy. I think that's Shroudsy. Your name is all black on my screen. It's very tough to see. Yeah, Shroudsy. No, I have not learned TA Luna yet. This was the build I was trying to make for it, so that hopefully I could just attack her back legs with a bunch of ice element and have that go the distance for me. You like it that way? You think Volcano was easy? Beat her in 10:34 solo. Didn't play Monster Hunter World for the last 6 months. Well, good for you. Oops. I didn't realize what attack that was, but it's okay. It didn't hit us anyways. Oops. Oh, almost rolled through that. You always get to play the beta more. This is a long week. There's gaming everywhere. Yep. We should probably heal. Uh-oh. Give me the slinger ammo. Not the mining outcropping. Hog mining outcropping in the middle of the fight. Bummer. Below Sword and Shield outside of World and Gen has the exact same stats. RIP. Yeah. Got a little too aggressive. I think the predominant thing that helps me do better in this game is when I remind myself to take things slowly. Something that's always been a problem for me in World is that I try and do things way too aggro, way too fast because the controls let you in this game. You still gotta treat this game like some of the older ones, even when the controls are a little different. Tail swipe? Yeah. Oops. I look nerdier than you do with glasses. That's okay. I'm alright looking like a nerd. I've looked like a nerd for a really long time now. It'd be weird if I stopped. Whoops, a little too early on that. I probably should have canceled out of that. A handsome nerd. Thank you, Shoaib. You prefer the way you look with glasses? If I didn't panic, I wouldn't die. Yeah. It's okay. We're still warming up. I found this jazz album earlier today, and I'm really into it. So that's why we're listening to it on stream tonight. I'm a fan of how chill this sounds. Shep wouldn't let you add a cat girl command? Aw, bummer. What would the cat girl command have been? Yeah, how's everyone doing tonight? It's launch week. What's everyone's big plans? Are people staying up late? Are people taking the weekend off? What are people doing? Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm real scared now. Uh-oh, you're gonna paste it in here. Basil, if you could not make me miss another potion, that'd be great. I'm just trying to finish the Diablo son. What happened? Okay. You plan on surviving a hurricane, hunting for jobs, and playing Iceborne once in a while. Nice. Are you down in Florida, Shroudsy? That's where my younger sister is right now. You'll be crying because you can't play it. Rip. Staying up late, more likely, possibly calling in sick. I took the days off months ago. Oh, thank you, Basil. Cool. We're just gonna be trying to do some tempered hunts tonight. You get to watch me play it? Yeah. I suppose I would have looked a little bit different with glasses. I hope it's not too off-putting. Basil's such a good boy. He bothers me a lot of the time, but he is a good boy. You're not wrong. I threw together this armor set over the last day. I like how it looks, and it gives decent skills for an elemental sword and shield set. They suit me well, to be honest. Thank you. I don't know if I'll always wear them on stream, but I felt like it tonight, so here we are. And they don't get uncomfortable with these earphones. These earphones are too lightweight, so it's kind of nice. You only go to school till 1:30, so you'll play a lot on Friday when it launches. Nice, congrats. Good job, Bagel. Yeah, Bagel killed the tempered Diablos. Looks way better than Draken sets. Yeah, I've never fought Behemoth. Hey, Streamstone, nice. I still need a lot more of those. Another wind resist. I needed that too. Everything after 1:30 is electives at your school. Do you get to skip the electives if you'd like to? Behemoth time? I would solo Behemoth. I don't know what kind of build you need to do that, but I would solo Behemoth. I don't know if I would be able to do it, but I would try it. People seem to think that's not a good idea. The kill it fast and don't die set. All the good ones were taken. Did you just get to skip out, dude? That's definitely what I would have done. Let's just skip out of all the electives. I thought it was interesting how the diver legs and arms kind of match up with this Azure Star-Lord waste. I guess we need to finish Luna first, don't we? You guys could watch me try Luna, I guess. I don't want to do it quite yet. I want to do some other tempered monsters first, just to warm up. We'll try and do a really careful Pink Rathian. How about that? Wildspire Waste. Interesting. Being honest, I'm not ready for Solo Behemoth. Oh yeah, definitely. I don't expect to be. But I wouldn't mind trying it. It'd be interesting. I don't think... Is the event quest even up? Can you even do it? Or is it not an event quest? You tanked Extremith. You can say it's fun. They're gone now, but Behemoth is next step after 80 Alders. Gotcha. You don't doubt my skill. You should doubt my skill. I'm not very good at World. And it's okay. I don't fault Kensme for saying that. Normal Behemoth is a special assignment. Gotcha. I can do Behemoth, not Extremith. That's what I was talking about. I just don't have any Draken armor, so I don't know. Part of me wants to get it so that I can just have some nice armor, but part of me also just doesn't want to get it out of spite. Like, yeah, screw that armor. Okay. I'm mainly just trying to get better at Sword and Shield before the game comes out. Because I think we're going to be playing through... I don't know what our plan for Iceborne is yet. I don't know if you guys want to watch me try and do various weapons as we go through the story. If you guys want to see me try and do a challenge run immediately of just all the monsters with all the weapons as we progress, which I think would make us progress through the story a lot slower than other streams. Or if you guys want to see me go through with one weapon and then go back and do challenge and variety after that. I haven't decided. Rock paper set suits me. Appreciate it, Kensme. I've seen my set. I've seen your set, Zero Draken. That's true. But it had a bunch of AT stuff. You gotta be good to do that. You want to see a heavy bowgun playthrough? That is not gonna happen immediately. That's for sure. When can I do the normal Lushen quest? If you want to see me do it, ProCal, I'll do the Witcher quest. Just enjoy my Iceborne time. Okay. Then I think what we're gonna do. So here's a tentative plan, is that we're going to go in, and we're probably just going to play through it with some variety. We'll play through it with multiple weapons, kind of whatever I feel like playing, and whatever looks like a really cool weapon to farm up. And then once we get to the end of the story, then we're going to go back, before we farm up any crazy endgame stuff and get all the upgrades, we're going to try and do each of the fights with all the weapons, kind of with like rank-appropriate gear. So maybe we do like all the Bonborough fights with all the Bonborough weapons or something. Kind of like Shepard's Portable Third Challenge. I kind of like how that sounds. I know Heavy Bowgun's amazing. I'm just not good with it. That's all Katana. Right, I need to remember she does 2 bites. And her hitbox is large. 2 bites. Hitbox large. Jeez. Are we gonna... Yep, we're dead. But Solo Behemoth, guys. Just wait till you see it. You say specifically Hornitar Lance for everything? What is this, Free Me Night? Darkness Lance? Hello? Do I have an... Yeah, I do. Boy, Pig's Hitbox in World is similar to the Gen 2 ones. I haven't fought her very much in Gen 2, so that doesn't really do me too much good. Oi. Well, it's okay. That's why we're warming up with some tempered ones. I did get to augment my first armor over the weekend as well. We got some stream stones on our last stream last week, and then I augmented this set, which felt good because I hadn't augmented anything in this game up until then. Did I see your math on Iceborne Greatsword 2-star slash buff? Landing an uncharged, unpowered 2-star slash is the same damage as landing a fully charged normal 2-star slash. That's crazy. I did see you post that, but I don't know if I fully comprehended what that meant last night. That's a lot of damage. Sure, we'll take him out to start things off. After a couple warm-up hunts, I might change the music up to be a bit more lively. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Oh, we didn't get the head. I wasn't paying enough attention. Oh, bummer. 2 bites. Big ol' charging hitbox. I need to get out of the way after that. Sure. Some of the time I accidentally combo into that. That's a little annoying. BRB switching to PS4. No worries, Kensby. I shouldn't have gotten in front of her. That's like Rathian 101. Again. Let's take things a little slower. She likes that move. Again, accidentally comboed into that. We're stunned. Please no. That's unfortunate. That did a lot of damage. Imagine getting dumpstered by a pink Rathian. Because that's where we're at. R.I.P. That's okay. Like I was saying last week, I think the only way for me to get any better at World is to kind of take things slowly. We didn't get to 3 Midnight's G rank in like a week. Although we're about to get to this game's G rank in like a week. What is today's date? It's the 2nd already. Sweet. I think that update to this game comes out in 2 days. The day 1 patch. It's supposed to include that armor set they were talking about in the developer update. They were talking about an armor set that's going to get you ready for G rank. We'll probably craft it because I need some good armor for G rank. And I feel like starting off with like a simple armor set will be kind of fun. Because that way you get to build up to all the cool ones later on. It's a sweet armor set. Good, I'm looking forward to it. Hello, Baroth. Dang, she broke apart on him in 1 hit. That's kind of gnarly. Alright, she's peacing out. Goodbye, Baroth. She's heading this way. Yeah. I should take this ancient potion. You don't like that set? In terms of looks or in terms of skills, Pro Cow? You don't think you need to craft it, it's just free? That's kind of lame. I want to craft things. Still learning where some of her hitboxes are. In terms of what it's going to do in the community. Can you drop the song wrist? Sure, Kensme, what's up? Oof. You have a plan for your master rank armor progression already? Dude, that's sick. Especially if it has anything to do with Ricardo Flick. Oh, I should have been ready for the double. Yeah, give me just a minute for this fight to settle down and I'll grab that song, Kensme. Double bite. I didn't know she could chain it into the more involved flip. That's interesting. I was trying to roll that. You put an album for me? I don't know if I can play a whole album right now. Please leave me be, Rathian. I would like to beat you. Oh no, we're gonna get lawnmowered. Run! It's really good though, definitely check it out later. Okay. You'll be happy to know, Katana, that I've been listening to a really a ton of Galnerius. It's one of the albums I've been enjoying listening to more. Like, I feel like in some ways that series of attacks where she lawnmowers around in World is tougher to dodge than the charges in like 2nd gen. Because the charges in 2nd gen were a little more robotic. In this game, they're really big, and she trains them pretty quickly. It's high-end armor available at the start of the game, so we're gonna get a lot of new players who get carried by it, who don't know how to play. That's kind of a bummer. Yeah, you're not wrong. Let's hope that you don't just get it. Let's hope you have to craft it. Oi. Maybe you're gonna have to watch someone else for your Iceborne fix. Why do you say that, Shoaib? Because I'm not very good. In that respect, you're not wrong. You probably have to beat Xeno at least. Yep. It's okay. This game takes me a while to get used to. Even on like a daily basis. It takes me a minute to warm up in this game. No reason? Your understanding was the armor is available immediately? Well, I hope not. That's kind of lame. Oh, I was supposed to be back hop. Still getting used to that key combo. There we go. Yeah, definitely been enjoying Galnerius a lot recently. Like, I listened to them for probably like 4 or 5 hours straight on a road trip. They definitely helped me continue to drive fast even when I was tired. Double bite. I really want to chop his tail off. You've been neglecting this crit fire set you've been working on. Elemental sets to me in this game are pretty interesting. You don't see them very often. This is a crit element set. Kind of like you blasting black metal during your online classes at school. Yeah, kind of the same thing I would imagine, just kind of like something that keeps you going. Okay, let's see what song Ken Smee dropped here. Here you go. This one is for Ken Smee. Cheers, man. Glasses, yes indeed. I know, but welcome. This definitely isn't that song. This is something Ken Smee wanted to hear. Yeah, I've always had glasses Nova. I don't normally wear them on stream though. This is probably too loud. It looks okay. It's just loud in my ears, I guess. We're attempting to warm up with some tempered monsters right now. The end goal of the stream will likely be to try and kill Lunastra with this set. I had a lot of trouble with it yesterday. Maybe you guys can help me figure it out. Yeah, I don't really know what this song is. Oops, I should remember the double bite, but I didn't. Okay. There we go. She's limping away. You recommend Ice Bow. Ice Light Bowgun can work, but we're 2-bit slow going. I really want to try with this Ice Sword and Shield build. I know Sword and Shield versus Luna is pretty rough, but I don't know. I want to learn it. I want to be stubborn. We might end up using Mantles, which will make me sad, but I don't know. I think between this build and Mantles, we might be able to finish her off. She just carts us so quickly. Like, once we've cleared her with Sword and Shield once, I'll be happy, but I just want to learn it. I don't know why. Like, I know it's not, like, a great fight. I just want to learn it with Sword and Shield. Luna has some BS abilities, so Mantles are kind of fair. That's kind of how I feel about it, which bums me out. It's like 2nd gen Rathalos, where it's like, I don't flash almost any... Okay, YouTube, we're going to Scott the Waz. I see how it is. LOL. It's kind of like Rathalos in 2nd gen, where like I don't flash anything else in 2nd gen, but I do Rathalos because he's BS. The guy who did Harry Potter Puppet Palace did that mashup. It's pretty funny. Her Nova in particular. I found the Nova okay to deal with yesterday. It was more just general gameplay against her is throwing me off. Well, that's a bummer. We carted twice in quick succession earlier on, but we were doing pretty okay up until then. That's a bummer. I guess I didn't even check to see if she's weak to ice. She's probably not weak to ice at all. We were still doing decent damage. What's up, Kensme? What's the ugh? Every time you see folks play, you want to play. LOL. I feel that. Let's see, do we have any good insect glaives crafted? I like this insect glaive. Probably not with this set, though. Nope, not armor. Pigment, decorations now. Definitely need poison coat, or flight, or grinder. Oh, let's see. Attack is always good. I think I have a couple attack jewels. I don't know what to use after that. Hi, Leo Breaker. Welcome to the stream. You're gonna play switching back to mobile. LOL, welcome back, Kensme. Let's see, what does this build need? We have crit eye, weakness exploit, stun resistance, attack boost, crit boost, handicraft, evade window, and non-elemental boost. I don't have that many decorations. I already have elementalist equipped. Or some other level 3s I've got. Earplugs, brace. How are you doing tonight, Leo Breaker? Welcome. You'd like to see me play Osu sometime? How do you even play that game? Like, do you play that game with a touchpad or on a touchscreen, or... Like, I have no idea how you even play that game. I've seen gameplay of it before. I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll go with Vitality. Vitality is always a good one. Alright, we're switching to a different playlist now. Okay. We're going to try our luck with Insect Glaive now. You can do it with a mouse, a drawing tablet, or a touchscreen. We're going to try that Pink Rathian again. Because I'm not satisfied with that. Is this too loud? Let's see. Maybe just a little bit too loud. There. You play Taiko mode? What's Taiko mode? Yeah, in general, I guess I'm just trying to improve at World. I'm trying to get a little more used to it. I'm trying to improve at it. I'm not really sure the route to improvement in this game. So if you guys are watching and you see me doing things that you think you could offer up a tip for, it's very appreciated. Drums mode? Gotcha. Oh, okay. Taiko drums. I got you. I've heard of Taiko drums before. That's neat. My old roommate was a drummer. Well, still is, but... Mobile's acting up. Audio only. RIP. Sorry, stuff's acting up for you, Kensme. Hi, Just a Robot. Welcome to the stream. You're gonna head off to bed? Okay. See you, Nova. Thank you for coming by tonight. It was good to see you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you more this week as we get ready for Iceborne. Didn't know I wore glasses. I don't do it very often. So, I think this actually might be the first time I've worn them on stream, so I don't blame you for not noticing them. Good night, Nova. You don't want to mess up your sleep? I don't blame you. Don't mess up your sleep before Iceborne, then mess up your sleep. She start off back here like Rathian does? Nope. It's requests? It's not requests. I don't have requests on. Whoops, I had requests on. Now we don't. Sorry. If you guys wanted to, we can put some more on later. Here she is. Whoops. Sorry, Fess. No, come back. I got her. Or not. Sure, what the heck. We'll do requests. What did you put on? You put on the Gran Turismo 4. Here we go. Alright, enjoy the requests. Thanks all for being here. You have a really cool Rasputin remix you wanted to play? Yeah, go right ahead. We're gonna follow this pink Rathian now. Sorry for the indecisiveness. Is there anyone in chat who's put a lot of time into Insect Clave? I want to ask some questions about Kinsect canceling. Okay, don't you dare leave. I need you to stay put. Whoops, we bounced. You have a decent amount of time. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. DualShock 4 battery low, no. Always happens at the worst times. Forgot to say before, it's your birthday tomorrow? Well, happy early birthday. We'll have to do something tomorrow night for it. I'll let you request pretty much whatever you want in terms of hunt. Including kind of whatever game you want. I think that's going to be our birthday tradition here, is you guys get to choose whatever game you want, whatever weapon, and whatever hunt, and I'll try and make it happen. As long as I have, like, the hunt unlocked. Or nearly unlocked. In a few minutes? LOL. If you want to do it tonight, we can do it tonight. I don't care. We can do it tonight or tomorrow. Monster Hunter World Iceborne? I can't do that yet. Not your wing. Thank you. Yours would be Monster Hunter 1? Couldn't have guessed. Couldn't have guessed, Katana. There we go. Oh, this is the Rasputin remix. Neat. Wait, Anjanath? I didn't even know he could invade on this map. So what glaive question do I want to ask? I just wanted to ask how Kinsect canceling works. Ouch. The bounce. Yakuza 5 bear with rifle. I meant Monster Hunter Game Fest. You honestly have no idea? That's okay. We'll figure it out some other time. Anja, do you want to, like, screw off? Yeah, we need to get this item wheel under control as well. Get out of here. Oh, we also didn't restock items before we went on this quest. That can surely go well. You will say glaive is fun. Glaive is fun. Good, we got orange already. There's white. Just need red. I think we got from Baroth, lol. Kill Behemoth and get his Kinsect for free. Never killed Behemoth. You tell Kinsect it's a good boy. I already told my Kinsect it's a good boy. He's so speedy and fast, it's nice. I'm not sure I know all of Insect Wave's moves very well yet. Like, I know the default combo, but I'm not sure I know all the variations of it, depending on which order you press the moves in. I'm not really sure when you're allowed to do that circle back hop. If you die to the last meteor and fall, it will still count as a kill, but also a fall, so you can't loot it. Yeah, I've seen video of that before. Worth? Question mark? Oof, this is loud, whatever this is. Yeah, this needs to get turned down. It's so nice that my Monster Hunter World Iceborne is a good B-Day gift to the Monster Hunter World streamers, so you can watch them. Don't have a PS4 anymore to play. Off to bed. Cheers, Nova. If you want me to do a birthday hunt for you tomorrow night, just let me know, okay? I'd love to do that. It'd be fun. Whoops. So, anyways, song request is on. If you guys would like to, feel free and request some songs. I'll throw a couple in there in a minute when we're done with this hunt. Right, there we go. Hopefully I don't get hit by the Gajalaka. Where's she off to? Just in the middle of the Wildspire, it looks like. It's a dubstep night for you? Okay. I'll let you know if I get a bit dubstepped out. For now, we're cool to keep going, though. Tried to roll out of the way from that. Not quite. Insects are cool. moves up is goofy. There we go. I guess orange. Yep. Nice. The meme. Whew, that was close. Can't believe that song is almost a decade old. Sounds about right. Should heal before we cart. Yeah, I don't know how good this setup is for this Insectoid. I feel like it could use a bit more sharpness. I don't know if it gets to white. Oh well. Don't mind me, Barrow. Can't hear it over the game. Yeah, I'll turn this one up. This one's really quiet. Sorry, that's just how it is when you request stuff on YouTube. Some things are really loud, other things are really quiet. Oh, that's all it took. One little boop on the head. You found this one through Urimir's Terraria videos? I don't know who that is, but that's okay. Good job. We did a lot better than with Sword and Shield, that's for sure. So a little bit better. I'm happy about that. It always feels good to get slightly better at a fight. I don't know. Like I said, I feel like I know some of the combos with Insect Glaive, but I don't feel proficient with all its different moves. There's so many different moves. Both it and Charge Blade. Both have just loads of moves to get used to. Really popular Terraria YouTuber. YouTuber. Oi. I don't know. I'm trying to think about what kind of Sword and Shield setup we should take to try and take out Lunastra. We could do the Baroth Club, or we could do Devil Joe, Sword and Shield, or the Nergigante one. All three of those seem to be decent options. Stealth, Paralysis Resistance, Stun Resistance. Nergi. It does look pretty cool, the Nergigante one. We could try and make a build from the Nergigante one that would be decent for Lunastra. The problem is we can't use Weakness Exploit at all because we're going to be going for her back legs. Nergi weapons for life. They look pretty cool, man. Let's take a look. Let's see what we can do. My goal for the next couple days will be to try and beat Lunastra with Sword and Shield, even though she's kind of a silly fight. I already have the Nergigante Sword and Shield crafted. So let's start with our ice build that we had going on. Let's go from there. Oh wow, that looks even better without the waist visible. That looks really nice like that. Although I don't think this is the set we just had on earlier. Shoot, I think we didn't save the set we had on earlier. That's a bummer. No! It was the set I put a lot of work into the other day. Oh well, we're going to be starting pretty much from scratch anyways. You have the Nergi Gun Lance. Okay, so let's take a look at this gun, at this sword and shield. Let's go from there. So we don't need any sharpness management skills because it's got loads of blue. We probably don't need loads of sharpness skills. It's got some high Elder Seal, and it's got some dragon, which she's weak to. So for this kind of a weapon, we should probably be going for... I mean, if we can't use weakness exploit, I don't know. This has to be the most iconic Osu play ever. Nice. Thanks for the introduction. What do you guys think should be the most important skills for a Nergigante shield build, or sword and shield build against Lunastra? Because we're not going to be going for elemental, I don't think. Right? So if we look at her hunter notes, I don't think she's weak to dragon, really. She's like mildly weak to dragon. We could still go for a crit element, I guess. Yeah, let's see if we can go for a crit element. So, for that... we're going to want at least 2 pieces of Rathalos. I crafted up these, and we had the Azure Starlord Tacet. I think we had the Death's End Shield for its handicraft. And we have Called Taroth, and we had... right, we had these. This was the set. This gives us crit eye, attack boost, handicraft, stun resistance, fire resistance, and crit boost. That's pretty good. To be honest. And we still have 453 defense as well. Pretty good. I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like this is going to be some of the better stuff. That gets us to 20% affinity. That's not a lot of affinity, which is kind of a bummer. But we do swing a lot, so that'll be like a 1 in 5 chance every time we swing. We have crit element. But if the whole set is dependent on crit element, I wish there was some way for us to get our crit eye higher up. But we're not going to be hitting weak zones pretty much at all, because we're going to be attacking her back legs. Luna is still very annoying. I know. I've never really... I've killed her a couple times, but I want to try and understand the fight well enough where I can take her on with sword and shield. That's kind of where we're at tonight. It's pretty annoying. Sub 15, so you're still happy? Dude, I would be too. Okay. Like, I feel like this build will be decent. I don't know. Let's go ahead and let's try the fight. And let's see if we need to change anything. We'll probably need to change some things. We're also, like, for the first time in a long time, running out of, like, resources in this game. So we might have to actually go ahead and make sure we farm up some more things. Let's get some more mega potions crafted. I can appreciate the hype music. I'm gonna go ahead and check a couple song requests in there as well. Yeah, this sounds like an Osu song for sure. Alright, let's see this. You guys can see what I've been trying to struggle with. I've been using the Luna Sword and Shield though, so maybe this will be better. I might change the stream description to say that we're working on the Nostro Sword and Shield. Let's make sure our decorations are set. Aha! Okay. Well, we definitely want the expert gem in there. So let's go ahead and do that. One of these 1 slots. Or we want those for maybe for dragon attack. She's weak to dragon. Just put some more of that in there. Put the expert jewel in. Where is the expert jewel? I wish I could see. There it is. Intellectual Ristretto stream. Hey Gecko, thanks. Yeah, I don't normally wear these glasses on stream, but yep, I do wear glasses. I like that like everyone who's come into the stream has commented on that tonight. I think that's kind of funny. I might actually nix both of those for fire res. You want fire res against Lunastra, right? Bringing out the ham. Sonic colors, Starlight. Dude, I'll take some Sonic colors. That's 39 versus fire now. With 200 Dragon Element. Let's get it. Heat Guard, you think? Is that a different decoration? Fire still helps. We already have a good deal of fire resistance. Let me see if I even have Heat Guard. I feel like I might not, but you never know. Can you not change decos once you're on a quest? Oh, you can't change decos once you're on a quest. Rip. Fire Mantle is good enough. Yeah, I'm letting myself do the mantles. Also, like, it might be time to, are you guys ready for something that I haven't done yet? How do you... Alright, I have another question for you guys. How do you manage loadouts? Okay, we're gonna do a new loadout. Okay, so let's move some things around. So we want health items by health items. Right? Yeah, okay. We want buff items by buff items. Drinks by drinks. I'm not sure what I'm doing. This is the first time I've made an item loadout in the entire game. You want to hit her back legs to trip it, then go for the wings for maximum deeps? Yeah, that's what we're going to be trying to do. Her moves are a lot to deal with. Sabaton makes power metal of actual events. That makes it so badass. I can agree. Sabaton's pretty cool. I need to add some of this to my music library. I've been enjoying listening to a lot of music recently, more than usual. Hey, no man, no nai, welcome to the stream. You don't particularly like D&D, you actively do Final Fantasy roleplay though. Nice. As long as you're not from the Final Fantasy house, we're all good. Whoops. She delays one of her hits, so like whenever she does it double, it's such a long delay. Whereas when she does it just once, it's rather quick. Oop, we should heal. Okay. That attack hits really hard, and it hits pretty big, too. I've learned to stay far away from that fire attack. You've been playing albums you haven't heard in a few months? Luna's such a bad fight. I know, I'm trying to learn it for the first time, and it's, like, hyper rough. Hyper rough. Rasputin! Like, that move hits way too far to the left of her. It's really a bummer, because if like a couple of her moves were toned down, I feel like this fight would be a lot more fun. You like Luna? Well, I'm glad you like Luna. At least somebody does. Second gen Luna's chill? Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. Like, I don't think we're hitting her nearly enough to finish this fight. There we go. We got a couple hits in on her legs. I just can't stay near enough for her because she keeps spinning. If you guys have any tips about where I should be standing, please hit me up. God, this fight, man. Plus, this fight makes even a PS4 Pro chug. Man. I don't like this mantle. Like, oh my goodness. This is hell. We didn't get one hit off during that temporal. We already heard this today. We heard an inferior version. Try between her front and back legs. She has barely any attacks that can hit you there. I don't know. Maybe wind pressure would help us. I did just get a second wind pressure gem. You had to bully a nerd real quick. Well, welcome back. Got hit by the Luna bug. I just want to finish. I want to make her cool weapons, and I want to learn this fight. And I know that there are optimal weapon matchups, but I just want to learn it with Sword and Shield. I don't know why. I don't know why I want to do it with this. I just do. Nurg is here. Hello, Nurg. Oh, we need to be drinking a cool drink. You farmed her with Sword and Shield? How did you do it, Gecko? I'm having such a hard time. Even when you learn the fight, it's just tedious at best. I just want to do it once, that's all. That's all I need. I just want to do it once with Sword and Shield, and I'll be happy. Okay, who's leaving who? You're not leaving? You're not leaving? You are leaving? You are leaving. Now Nurg's gonna try and bully us. We need to wait. Because I don't want Nurg to follow us down here. Yeah, Gecko, then I need some tips from you, man, because I can't figure her out with Sword and Shield. We're gonna drag him down, yeah. Nothing to be done about it. This is another thing that happened the other day. It was just these two got in this area together and they wouldn't leave no matter what. Got pretty tedious. You learned the fight by Najid attempts? What's Najid attempts? Yeah, song request is on as well tonight, so if you guys want to request some songs, feel free to go ahead, use the exclamation mark SR. This is something about this game that I don't like, is that there are some fights where just the monsters will show up and you just can't continue your fight for a little bit. You're learning Zenogre in Portable 3rd and you only get wrecked every time now? Rip. Thanks, Nerg. Thanks, Nerg. You're cool. This song does not fit what's going on right now. Like, I don't know how you're expected to fight like this with these two in this area. Oh, hi, Strax. Welcome to the stream. Like, I wish I could play the game right now. Is she leaving? Nope. Yeah, I think some wind pressure might help us a lot. The roars I think I can deal with. I can learn to roll through them, but the wind pressure is really killing us. Like, I wish Nerg would just screw off, dude. Grab some crystal birds. It's really useful to keep her from going to the nest. I'm okay with her going to the nest at this point. I just want her away from Nerg. Or is this the nest? Oh, hey, Luna material. I will take that. Thank you. Screw you, Nerd. Go away. Cool. Cool. Thank you. Thank you for leaving. This happens to you, but it's Kushala instead of Nerg. I just, like, that's one of the things I dislike about this game is, like, I cannot handle when that happens. Like, that makes me so mad because all I want to do is play the game, and the game is, like, actively dissuading me from playing the game. I guess our mantles are ready. We'll go ahead and use those. I don't know what you're about to do, but you should stop it. Well, running around in the middle of the arena like that for a while did let us use temporal again. Yeah, wind pressure I think might actually help us a good deal. It seems like we're getting stuck by her wind pressure quite a bit. We are now in hell. Yeah, wind pressure is the ticket, I think. Let's get 2 of those gems in before next time. Get me out of here! I wanna play the game. I want to play the game. This fight is bad. Oh, well. We lasted longer than I did last time, a couple days. We lasted longer than I did a couple times in the last day or so. AoE done bad. AoE done awfully. It is nice not having to worry about sharpness with this sword and shield. This has to be your favorite modern Sonic game. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, see, like, I feel like... Darn it. I think we have fireproof on. Yeah, we're gonna die to that. Oh, I didn't even use the ancient potion. Now would be a good time. Now would be a great time. Thank you. We didn't die. Hooray. She's probably just going to this next area over. Oh, yeah. Like, as sad as this seems, I know we've been, like, mostly unproductive against her. This has been better than some of my attempts against her last night. Man, imagine if we could, like, actually attack her head the whole time. How nice that would be. The stream music will help me. Thanks. Hopefully. Alright, just use Enraged again. Really don't want to hit her stomach. I keep trying to be ready to roll when she does her tail swipe. I'm not always ready though. Ouch. Alright, we need to heal quickly. That attack can do some massive damage. I shouldn't have rolled out. Okay. Should have stayed down. Yeah, like that. Nope, too slow. Shoot. in the lava. Okay. We're able to get out of that just fine. Yeah, honestly, her Nova doesn't give me that. Solos only tonight? Probably. Her Nova doesn't really give me that much trouble. I could do some multiplayer towards the end. I'd be fine with that. I really want to finish this fight. We're doing better tonight than last night. Last night I didn't stream. I was just doing this offline and having an awful time of it. Okay. You believe in me? Thank you, Kensme. I appreciate it. I'll be surprised if we're able to finish it. It just feels like you're doing such insignificant damage because you're only attacking her back legs and not her weak zones. I keep trying to get the Crystal Burst off before she can Nova, but I haven't gotten it yet. I did it last night. Whoever said to stay in between her front and back legs, that's been helpful positioning advice. I think it was Nome Nonai. Wrong side again. No, Nerg, screw off. Leave us alone. God darn it. Time to dance around and do nothing for a couple minutes, let the mantles recharge. Like, I don't know. It's so hard to have a serious fight in this game when there's two monsters running around the same area, especially when they're both elders. Sure, let's do a mount. Do the blade combo on the wings or tail. Unga Bunga Bash is not that good on those hit zones. Gotcha. Thanks, Gecko. Nergy stealing my girl. See, like, I don't know. That's something that just bugs me about this game. It's like, why is it that I just am not allowed to play the game for a couple minutes when another AI monster shows up? Leave the air. Nice. Thanks, Nergy. Whoops, wrong combo. Whoops. Like, it just turns into like a roar and stagger fest sometimes in this game when there's like more than one monster in the same area. Oh god. Sure, yeah, I'll use a Temporal Mantle. That's fine by me. Oh, I'm looking forward to Iceborne. You don't know a single person who hates an ogre or a Latreon? I'm sure there are people who don't like a Latreon. This is more Sabaton. Sweet. Sabaton is like the energy I need right now. Interesting that Temporal isn't block roars. Where are you going? Okay. Alright, well, we've made it almost half an hour. That's nice. Galnarius energy is also needed. I'll take both. Where'd she go? Did she go back down there? Sweet, we can actually drop some rocks on her this time. Alright, Luna. Come here. Come here. There it is. Thank you. The fireproof mantle on. Alright. Let's try and finish this fight. I will be ecstatic if we can finish it. Alright, so I'm going to try and get around her. Whoops. Okay, well that was better damage than last time. She dropped a pod there. I don't know if that was her first or second. Probably first. Oof, that's gonna be bad. Should have stayed down. Please chill. Again, I just want to play the game. Stop. Stop. Oh, this fight's so bad. This fight's so bad. Look at all that fire. Ugh. This fight's so bad. Oh, God.
Do you like it? Do you like it?
Okay, let's try again.
How about this one? Do you like it? How about this one?
I keep trying to have that evasion timing down, but it's not there. Oh, I forgot to heal fully. Oh, this fight's so frustrating.
Do you like it?
Nope.
How about this one?
And that tail attack has 2 different timings to it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel pretty lost with this fight. There we go. Where is she off to? I didn't actually watch any of the Volcana gameplay. I've been curious too, because I'm sure people are coming up with some sick stuff. I just wanted to still be fresh when we fight her in the story in Iceborne. Oh my god, your health just goes down. And that's why you want to have a Stera Jerky, which I didn't bring. Okay.
Do you like it? How about this one?
No. Gotta delay the roll when she rears up like that. Can't remember she's gonna roar. Like, that's having us... I think that dips us below 30 sometimes. Having this much fire on stream, or on screen.
Like it? How about this one? Do you like it?
Feels bad, man.
How about this one? Do you like it? Do you like it? Do you like it? Fuck you, and have a nice day.
Oh, man. At least we got a wing. It's better than nothing. Yeah, like, I don't know what to do with this fight, you guys. Looks just in time for the RIP. This quest just beats my butt, dude. Like, totally destroys me. I'm gonna go back to Astera and put on some windproof decos and see if that helps us. I'm gonna use the bathroom before we keep going. We'll try again. I'm gonna try and stay positive about it. That was definitely better than my attempts last night. It's just like you get in sequences where like you can hit her legs pretty consistently for a little bit, and then you get in sequences where her AI just flips out and spins around and puts giant AoEs of flame and wind in front of you, and makes it really difficult to get anything done. It doesn't really feel like you're baiting her into it, and that's why the patterns change. Just kind of feels random, which feels pretty bad. All right, I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back. I want to keep trying. I want to finish this. like how the Call of Taroth stuff looks, but also right now, I kind of dig how that Call of Taroth piece looks. It's kind of like the right kind of flashy for this game. You'd say Velk is better than Luna by a ton. Yeah, it seems like from the little bits and pieces I've seen in the trailer, it seems like the AoE stuff isn't quite as bad. I should probably have a mantle on right now. Let's go ahead and pop the fireproof on first. Yeah. Hey, look, that wind pressure didn't hit us. Whoop. Now we're in front of her. Whoop. Yep. Go ahead and heal. So much fire on the ground. Nice to not get hit by that wind pressure anymore. That's kind of a big deal, I think. I don't want to fight you out there, Luna. You know what? Fine. Or not. The ice is not nearly as dangerous as you thought it was going to be. That's good. Alright, we're going to try and not fail them out this time. Aw, bummer. Didn't even get to shield. Did not even get to shield bash. Oh, we ran out of songs. Okay. You don't know what to fight? Well, don't fight Luna. Yeah, song request is on you guys, so if you guys want to go ahead and put some requests in. You already fought Luna? Nice. I wish I'd fought Luna. I'm literally just going to try and walk around her and hit those 2 circle buttons. That's it. Nope. She still hit me because Luna. Okay. See, like, sequences like that, if I could nail that more frequently, I feel like this fight would be pretty okay for me. Oop. There's some wind pressure still hit me. Alright, fireproof is done. Let's switch to temporal. Let's heal. I appreciate you guys checking some song requests in. Oh, wait, I need to skip this 20-minute long song. Oh, dude, turn it up. Meanwhile, I don't pay any attention to the fight. It's okay, we have temporal on, we don't even need to fight. Oof. Oof. Like, the fact that she can chain those things into one another, the flames plus the tail, is just ridiculous. What a lethal combo. It actually just dropped resolution. I can see it. You can see it sometimes when it drops below 30. It'll drop resolution in response. You love singing along to anime intros? Me too, dude. Alright, no mantles. No! Nope, we're gonna die to it, I think. We didn't die, Pog. Love it. I love not dying to that. Luna with clutch will be a lot better since we can weaken her back legs. Oh, yeah. I mean, I think that's actually kind of a bad way of balancing stuff like this. Like, that is not an excuse for fights like this to exist. Is that, oh, you can just weaken up some other hit zones to make, like, to try and make the fight better. But that will be definitely better than nothing. All right, time for a turf war. This is going better than last time. You're gonna request the greatest anime intro. Do it. Okay. Who's gonna be here? Nurg is great. He's gonna invade our fight again and never leave ever. Oh my god. No! Nurgigante, hurry up. I'm gonna try and leave before Nurg notices us. Or actually, I have to wait for them to turf war, don't I? Wait, no! Come back here. Turf war with her. Come here. Oh, God. Okay. He's not enraged at us, though. So we're gonna take this chance to grab some stones and get out of here. You totally agree. You handle the Nurg fight so well. Luna's more a threat here than he is. Yeah. I mean, of course, Luna is definitely worse than Nurgigante in this game. I just don't like how he like when they're both in the same area, I can't deal with fighting both of them at the same time. It's too much for me. Oh no, he came down here. What are you doing? Why? Why did you auto aggro? I wasn't even up there. The game says no, you must have these monsters stupid auto aggro on top of each other. Can you please leave? Please just leave. Nope, didn't even get a chance to hit her. Here's our chance. Too bad there's another Elder Dragon. Sorry for complaining so much about this. I'm just frustrated. Oh, we could have died there. If she'd stunned us with something, we would have died. Like, I don't know. What would you guys do at this part of the fight? Would you do anything besides just run around like I am and like trying to hit her every once in a while? Because it just feels like it's more liable to get me killed if I go in right now. He sure does get her down a whole bunch though. I guess that's something to be thankful for. Like, it just feels like leaving might be the optimal thing to do here. What the? Whoa. You gigante Ristretto? What was that? Like, it feels like it happens more often than not when there are two. I just took it off. That was dumb. It feels like this happens more often than not when two monsters in the same areas. They just like roar and stagger lock you constantly because they're always roaring it back and forth at one another. It just feels really dumb. It's not at all intelligent. And that bums me out because it happens so frequently. Just leave the area so one of them follows you. They're both aggroed on you. Sometimes they'll both follow you. It's a bummer. There we go. She left. Please don't follow me, Nergigante. Please just leave. Please just leave. No. Never ends. I'm just gonna leave. She left? I know. I followed and he followed. I'm not doing this again. Yeah, this is what I was trying all evening last evening. Like, this was honestly what frustrated me enough to stop trying for the night, was like, it's just really frustrating when they're both in the same area and won't leave, and you can't dung bomb them. They don't respond to it. Haven't made anything since beating Xeno. No? Yes, you follow me. Come, let's go. Away. This reminds me of the time when Unlucky and you were doing AT Teo and Kush followed us around for like 12 minutes and never procced the turf war. That sucks. I mean, at least they turf warred, but like... Yeah, I figured because you said a second ago, Katana. I figured. Great. 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 Like, I don't know what to do right now. If I go back in here, they're just going to keep fighting. If I leave, they don't leave with me. Okay, she took off. We're golden. Let's get out of here. I got screwed by the RNG. Like, I think that's something that bothers me about this game's premise, where, like, I think the turf wars are neat. I just don't think that they actually add to the gameplay of this game at all. I think that they actively detract from the gameplay of this game. And, like, they're flashy and cool, and, like, they actually add to the immersion in a really fun way. But they just feel really bad. Like, if you're trying to actually fight something and, like, another monster shows up, it's just like, well, I hope you didn't, like, intend to play Monster Hunter right now, because the game doesn't want you to right now. And that bums me out. Because they're cool. They're just, like, cool once, and then every time after that, it's like, I just wish it would be over so I could just enjoy the fight. I don't know. I'm barking up the wrong tree if I'm like, oh, I just want the purity of gameplay in this game. I shouldn't complain as much as I am tonight. This is a fight that definitely makes me complain. Shep just got PB on Charge Blade. Congrats to him. That's sick. I hope he doesn't raid me. This isn't a stream I want raided. Yeah. Apologies for so much complaining tonight. I'm not proud of it. This fight just gets me like that. You'll laugh if he does. If he does, we're going to switch fights. If he does, we're going to switch fights and probably bring in viewers just to make this a chill, fun time, because this is not something that I want shared. Not in terms of me playing badly. Like, you guys get to see me play badly all the time. I don't know. It's tough streaming a fight like this where I'm like, this is actively such a bad fight, and that and the actual turf war stuff has me so frustrated that it's like, I probably should just take a break from it. But I'm really determined to finish it so I can be done. Alright, hug her back legs. Now that Nurg's gone, we can actually have a chance at this. Ouch. If you raise this chat is about to have a few hundred viewers, that would be gnarly and probably not. Yeah, like I said, we would switch up the fight if that occurred. Hey, the frame rate, the low frame rate helped me out there. It gave me plenty of time to react to the fact that she was gonna do a tail whip. This song's really good. Maybe this song will help us. Almost got the timing right there. That felt good. That didn't. We dead? Hog. I wish I could get to the wings. I wish I could get to the wings, but I won't be able to. Oh my god. Frustrating. The tail's a weak point too. Yeah, we should have just gone for the tail at that point. I just want to get to the wings once when she's down. Nerd, please just leave. Just walk away. Just walk away. Nope. Every time you look at the stream, it's a Luna Nurg Monster Mash. That's because it's this game, and this game doesn't want you to actually fight monsters. I'm pretty frustrated with this quest. Luna's tail has absurd range compared to Teo. Yeah, it reaches a lot further around her sides. It's pretty noticeable. I'm so over this. I'm so over this. Ugh. That was like 4 roars back to back. This is insanity at its finest. The thing is, this isn't like an outlier. This has happened several times to me in the last day. I'm really dumb. Like, I just want to fight her. I just want to fight her. That's all I want to do, is I want to play the game. At least Galnerius is playing. Like, are we actually just going to reset this quest until we get one that has Kushala instead of Nurg? Kill Nurg, problem solved. Like, actually, though. That might be more productive than this. I guess just, like, all this, like, this might actually be the strat, is just, like, let him attack her. We take almost no damage from him, either. Like, she does so much more damage than him, it's not even funny. It's ridiculous. I wanted to trade. I think this is our last life. You gonna leave? Thank you. Thank you so much for being the bigger person and leaving. Alright, we're about to have Temporal back up. The way I pronounce the band name bothers you? How is it pronounced? Feel free to type it out. I'll try and change the way I pronounce it. Galnerius. That's how I say it. Don't you dare to go to know where Nurg is. Don't you dare. It bothers me that you don't know why it bothers you. I don't know why. Bummer. I'm sorry you guys were so bothered on my stream. Alright. Let's do this. I really wish I could drill that practice for the roar down. No frames. Kan se driftu. Galnerius. Is that really how it's pronounced? It's not spelled like that. Alright, need to heal again. Let's see if we can try and use this Vita Lily. Good thing we have Temporal up. Good thing we have Temporal up. Or Galnerius. Poor PS4, you can feel how high it gets just by watching it drop frames. And this is a pro, too, set to frame rate priority. This fight is just ridiculous. That somehow hit us. That's cool. Thank you, Kanye. Very cool. Run away from her like this. Your base doesn't actually get too hot, but you're sure with Iceborne it will? It might. I don't think Iceborne's going to be that much more visually demanding in this game. Like, the snow is not actually that much of a visually demanding technique, I don't think. It's just some surface deformation. So I got hit by the wind pressure there somehow. Just want to get to her back legs. There's so much fire. I'm so over this fight. Alright, try and use one of these Vita Lilies. When she's surrounded by, like, in fire like that, try and lure her out of it. That makes sense. Okay. Damage! Hooray! We broke the wing again. That was probably the first good down we've had in all of our attempts. Okay. She dropped a pod there. That's good. We're almost out of potions, so we should probably go restock, which feels bad. I don't like doing that. I will make an exception for this fight. Very good song here. Thank you guys for being here for this. I know it's probably sort of an arduous process to watch. There's no way to learn this fight except to learn it. Suck or no. We're once again around the half an hour mark. It's relaxing. Is it relaxing? Oh, I'm glad it's relaxing to watch me do this. This is not a relaxing fight for me at all. But that's okay. Too early on that roar, or on that roll, excuse me. Got bopped for it. Yay! Yeah, stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Please stay right there. Please continue to stay exactly right there. Come on. Keep erupting. Alright, I want to lure her out of all the fire she's in right now. There we go. We kind of did. Too early on that roll. But we got out of the way successfully. Oof. So much fire. Try and lure her out of it to over here, maybe? Look at all this beautiful fire. There's an account on Twitch called Volcana Taunting. Xbox beta players. Oh, we're about to die. Shouldn't have been reading chat. Like, I just don't know. That fight is so bad. Fire puddle 1, risk 0. Fire puddle like 12. Yeah, we're gonna take a break from this. Is this Infinity? Which one is this? What song is this? Hunting for Your Dream. I should have known that. Well, that was a good couple tries. We did better than before. Maybe another day or two and we'll finish it. Let's do some tempereds. Good music we got going on here tonight. Thank you guys for the song requests. I appreciate you guys. Cool drinks, I think. Yeah, the cool drinks. Let's go ahead and buy some. I better finish it. Maybe try the Ice Elemental Sword and Shield set. Okay. I mean, do you want me to try it right now? I can. I was using Legiana Sword and Shield before. I enjoyed it. It's pretty cool. It gives us, so let me see here. $390 Frost, Critical Eye, 6, Crit Element, Fire Resistance, Stun Resistance. One more try, you believe? Okay, I'll do it one more time for you guys. Do we even need this fire res jewel? How many does that bring us to? Okay, cool. So we just need one fire res jewel. I had too many in there, which leaves us room for one more frost. That's nice. We will use that. Max out that ice element. Can't get maximum might in that set. How does maximum might work? I've never used it. Gives you affinity when your stamina is at full. You mean Master Mounter? Is it... let me see, where is it? Here it is. Let's see, Nergy stuff gives it... So does the Gala suit. Yeah, 30%. Dungmaster best skill. Lots of affinity. Do you think it's worthwhile trying to work this in? Because I can try and work it in. I think I'll have a hard time working this crit and crit element in. But it's probably better than the 25% affinity we have right now. This is a different version of Hunting for Your Dream than I've heard before. Plus, we get to take a break to farm Nergigante if we want to do that. Or we could meld for it. I have a lot of gold prints. Maybe a longer version? It could be. Let me just go ahead and meld for that Nerg gem. That way we can keep going. I kind of want to keep going. I know I just said we wanted to take a break. That was the wrong button. I know I said we wanted to take a break, but I do want to keep going. I want to beat her. I want to beat her so bad. Is this the Throne Taker quest? No, I've finished that in the past with Lance. This is just the regular Luna optional. If you get the nerd gem first try, I'm quitting. I mean, I just melded the nerd gem. Of all the optionals you've ever done, you've never seen Nurg in them. They only give you Kushala. Must be nice. I've gotten Nurg a couple times in the last day or so, and it's been infuriating. Man, I'll miss our glasses. The glasses are pretty. Oh, this is a good song. The song always reminds me of You Got That. Do you think we want the 2 deco slots or the attack boost? I don't know. 17 mins Monka S. That's okay. I don't know. I mean, attack boost is pretty useful, so we might just stick with that. I guess I don't see why not. We don't really need the decos that much. Yep, equip it. Sure does look nice. Do we have the specs? We do. Good. No, it's a different set of shades. Bummer. I don't like those shades nearly as much. What a bummer. Is this the ticket? Is this how we win with the faux feline head on? Gotta go faux feline. All right, just for you guys. I don't actually like the faux feline look, but we'll go for it. To be the cat, you gotta be a cat. All right, we gotta upgrade that piece. All right, so it gives us 401. It's not amazing, but we'll make do. Okay, let's see. One more Frost Jewel should do it. I'm probably gonna use the bathroom before we go again. So that gives us Crit Eye 4, Fire Res 3, Ice Attack 3, Stun Resistance, Windproof, Attack Boost, Crit Boost, Handicraft, and Maximum Might. And Crit Element, I do believe. Yep. Okay. I'll be right back and we'll try again. I will leave you guys with a Dancing Hunter for just a minute. Thanks for being here for me to learn Luna. It's an arduous process for me, but I hope it's relaxing for you guys, like Katana said. Angry streamer is literally too angry to quit. Some of the home layers aren't that appealing. Wish we had a Bofongo face or like a fanned out Tsitsi face, kind of like Kulu. I don't want actual transmog, but I want something better than this. It's kind of cute, I guess. It's weird though. All right, let's see. Trying to think. I was gonna do something. Oh yeah, I know what I was gonna do. What's up, Katana? Alright. I am doing this because at the end of the song requests queue that's currently in there, I need this this energy. I need the full album, Angel of Salvation. Alright, Cathead, Galnerius, Blue Prominence. Take 3 tonight? Yeah, take 3. I need some cool drinks, though. We'll have to make some when we get there. Remember to grab the mushrooms. Alright. After this, I can skip as it goes on an extra 3 minutes. Okay. This is like an up-tempo Friends. Best anime? Oh, dude, this is the best anime intro. Favorite anime characters? Alright, let's try this. Is there Nerg? Oh, it's Kushala. Finally. This could be the run. It might not be the run, but this could be the run. It's not Nergigante anymore. Thank God. There's a song on right now. It is very quiet. For that, I apologize. Vinland Saga ending full. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Ouch. Dude, that's a lot of crits. Dude, legging on a sword and shield is so cool. The Eimer song. Ice seems to be doing more damage than Dragon. Yeah. That and White. White will definitely help with that. So the differences is we're doing Ice, we're doing Maximum Might, and we're doing White Sharpness instead of Blue Sharpness this time. But I agree, it does seem to be doing more damage. Alright, time for her to get stupid. I don't think we bounce off her belly anymore with White, which is pretty nice. The flames. God, she is so ready with that, isn't she? Most of Leggy's weapons are great, both with Element, Ice, and looks, yeah. Hey, got 2 hits off on the tail. How nice. Earplugs would be nice. All these skills that are necessary for this fight to feel comfy. Nice Eimer song. Please come out of your fire there. Please come out of the fire. Please come out of the fire and don't make any more. There's enough already. My poor frames. What an unfortunate fight. It's temporal, so we're okay. What an unfortunate fight. Okay, we'll take it. Right, I don't need to do that. I need to do the cutting attack. Alright, temporal. I thought she was Novaing. She was not Novaing. Nope. Still bounce. Ugh. Fumbled that combo pretty badly. That's okay. Still got some hits in. What did I say? What did I say? I don't even know. Really love Joe's fight in this game. A lot more room to punish him. Yeah, it's not a bad fight in this game. It's a little bit tough because I don't know. I find that brute skeleton hard to deal with in general, but it's not a bad fight. There are worse ones in this game, like this one. All right, so far this has gone a lot better than the last 2 tries. We're putting out more damage, which feels good. Is there a chill shroom around here somewhere? Where's Big Daddy Chill Shroom when you need him? All right, you two have a turf war, and then screw off like good friends. Thank you. Mind if I do? Bye, Kushala. Please leave us be. Please leave us be. Yes, good boy. I love Kushala. Look at a nice guy Kushala is. So it wants to join me, because why not? Nah, Kushala's still a good boy. I like Kushala. Yes, clipped her. Wait, nope, he did join us. Never mind. He's not a good boy. He's a bad boy. Gecko, you jigs me. It's your fault. Definitely not this game's. I like this song, whatever it is. But Kushala isn't nearly as aggro as Nurg is. Or at least he isn't, I don't know, I feel like he isn't nearly as aggro as Nurg is. So it like won't be as big a deal when we're fighting her. Never mind. Fire tornado. Is there a fire tornado? I missed it. Bummer. We'll probably get to see it again. Are my mantles back up? We have fireproof again. I'd rather save it until she's back on her own, though. Never mind. I take it back. I take it back. I take it all back. Kushala's not a good boy. He's not less aggro. We're dead. We're so dead. Why is this game the way it is? Oh yeah, yeah. I feel like your song choice is oddly fitting. I don't disagree. This is the right vibe for this very moment. In a minute, though, we're gonna need some Galnerius. Oh, but after this. This is a good song. This is a good freaking song. I think we might be out of chill shrooms and cool drinks. Yeah, we are. Gonna have to find some chill shrooms. I feel like there's a chill shroom off this way. You two have fun. I'm gonna go find a mushroom. Hype mushroom gathering. Yep. There we go. The cat looks hilarious running around. I can say that. You ate the squid's face off. Are y'all getting weird with emotes again? I should have sharpened before I came back into this area as well. Where'd she go? She's leaving? She's leaving. Good stuff. Good stuff. Leave us alone, Kashala. Okay, let's get this. Nope, got hit. That's okay. There we go. I don't even care about the blue flames. So we have our flame-proof mantle on. Good song, man. We're doing it. This actually feels like a Monster Hunter fight now. So we're actually fighting a monster. Too early with the roll. Actually, yeah, kind of too early. That was weird. Glad we didn't get up early. I thought she was gonna do it towards us. She didn't, for whatever reason. Oh gosh. Did she just get staggered out of her Nova by that? I think she might have. Oh well, Pog. Ah, that was so cool. That's pretty great. I think she just got staggered out of her Nova from that. She says, "Don't get too happy, but I'll still hit you with my tail." From like a mile away. Lucky. It's okay. We deserve some luck after the last two fights just full of nerg. Nothing but nerg. Instead of nothing but net, nothing but nerg. Did I get it free back in May? What, Sonic Mania? I owned Sonic Mania for a long time. So no, I didn't buy it. Or I didn't get it for free back in May. What was it free for? PS Plus? No, I have it on Switch. I haven't really played through much of it. Sonic is not for me. It seems like a good game. I don't know. I've never gotten used to Sonic's platforming style at all. All right, here we go. This is the energy we need. Gotta turn this up a little bit. It'll get louder in a sec, I think. Big Chungus energy, yeah, something like that. A little bit louder still, there we go. I need a little bit louder in my ears. Okay, we're good. Took me a minute to do that. I hate using the Mansels too. Maybe someday we'll do this fight without them. I feel like you have to be so in tune to every one of her moves and how to roll through like every one of them. The fire and the roars and everything. Whoops. Guess we're going for a mount. That's fine. She broke her horn doing that. Or she broke a wing doing that? You grew up with the Adventure series of Sonic basically being your first 2 games. Yeah, I imagine if you grew up with it, Sonic's fine. I don't know. I was a Mario kid. Yeah, Ice is definitely doing more damage than the dragon was. Pog! Oh, man. That would happen. That would happen. Oh, finally. That's the first limp I've gotten in days. Bomb her? What do you guys think? Do we bomb her? I think we do. I think she deserves it. Like, I wouldn't do that to many monsters, but I think she deserves it. Your first Sonic was Heroes, yeah. Heroes does seem like an interesting game. Give me some bombs. All right, off we go. Let's do this. We have the technology. We have the energy. Let me know if this is too loud. It might be slightly too loud on you guys' end. Whoops, that's the wrong way. Oh, 06 over Boom. Yeah, I have to agree with you, actually, Katana. I haven't played them, but I've seen a lot of videos about both of them, and I have to agree. 06 over Boom. At least 06 had some ideas and a story. Boom just seems generic as all hell. Oh, I think that the stone was the first thing that hit her. Why did I voice the bomb so close? Because I'm an idiot. Don't worry about it. I wish you could manage to hit her head through the whole fight. It seems like such juicy damage. Whoops. Rolled right into that. Oh boy. It's not cart there. How many times have we carted? Have we carted once or twice? I don't know, and that scares me. We're gonna stay down. We're good. Unleash would be a good remaster. I've heard people say that. Like I said, Sonic's not for me. That hitbox is real long. Assuming the gamer stance, getting all close to the monitor. I pressed X twice. This music's real good. Ugh. Temporal's almost up. It's ridiculous. No. Okay. Yes! Yes! Lunastra is an awful fight. A purely awful fight. Oh! We did it. With sword and shield. God. We finished it. That took me the better part of 3 days. That feels really bad. But also really good to have finally beaten her. That was sub 25 too. It's kind of surprising actually. Now for AT Luna. Maybe if we had better gear. Congrats, I survived. Yeah, that's basically how it feels. It doesn't feel like you're beating a monster so much as you're surviving an onslaught. Oh, thank you guys for being there for that. I know that wasn't pretty. Gotta start somewhere. Oh, that was my first time clearing that. Clearing that optional. Oh my goodness. You've only done Tempered Luna, not Arch Luna? Oh, finally, man. That was rough. Alright, well, is anyone game to join up for some viewer hunts? If you guys want to, I would do some with you guys. I'm glad we did that one more time. To the couple of you who encouraged me to do that one more time, thank you guys, I appreciate it. We finally finished it. I'm so out of potions. I'm completely out of potions. So bad. Ice was the way. Ice was the way. I was trying that prior, but I switched to Nurg today because I thought it might do more damage. Are there any new weeklies? No, I checked Pro Cow. Let me double check again. Nope, they expire in 2 days. Basically, when Iceborne comes out, yeah, it looks that way. Or at least when the patch drops. Alright, let me go ahead and put the session code in the chat. You see a cat head, I am a man of culture. It was kind of just like a last-ditch attempt to kill Lunastra. Had to be a cat to kill her. It worked, so I'll take it. Alright, that is the session ID, and I'm going to copy it so I can paste it in later when people need it. Whoops. If we do Behemoth, you will join up. I've never done Behemoth, so I feel like that's not going to be very relaxing. Okay. Yep, y'all are welcome to join up. I think I'm going to go ahead and go back to some Lance. But I want to really quick see if while we're waiting for people to join up, if I can throw together a new Lance set. Behemoth is always intense, yeah. I'm just looking to wind down with some relaxing hunts towards the end of the night. We can do some tempereds or whatever you guys want to. I've literally never done Behemoth. So if you guys, I don't know, if you guys want to see me try Behemoth for the first time, you guys are welcome to. I just feel like that won't go very well. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's do a claw build. Okay, so for the claw, we definitely want some handicraft. We might want Teostra's crit bonus. I think I crafted some Teo stuff up, yeah. Yeah. We won't take advantage of that blast attack, which is kind of a bummer. Did I do Crystal Kulu? I've not done Crystal Kulu. Behemoth is a raid boss. I know what Behemoth is. There's 2 quests before Behemoth. Have I done the quest to even fight Behemoth? Nope. Let's see. This gives us crit eye, weakness exploit, stun resistance, blast attack, crit boost, handicraft. I need to look at the armor pieces here. Stun resistance and crit boost. That's probably still useful. Handicraft 2. That's probably also still useful. This is probably pretty decent if I want Master's Touch. We'll probably be critting a whole lot of the time with this. Okay. Does the claw have a hidden element? It doesn't, so we don't need elementless. Crystal Clue is a great time. Is it? Is it, though? I don't think we have a guard jewel. I wish we did. Yeah, no guard jewel. I would use it. Anyone else gonna join? It might just be you and me, Kensme. I think guard is what? Iron Wall? Something like that. That's a bummer. We kind of need guard, I feel like. Oh well. What could be last for us here? Maybe grinder or just vitality? I feel like vitality is probably pretty solid. I don't think we're doing Behemoth. So don't worry. I think I just wanted to do some tempered hunts with you. That's all. My hunter looks not enthused about the crown. At least do Crystal Kulu. Well, it is Crystal Kulu. I don't know what it is. I'm kind of worried. A riot is under special assignments. Okay, if you guys want to see it, I'll do it. Oh, ProCow has joined as well. Sweet. And we have a couple of people to do it with. Whoops. Yaku, but with one shots. This should be a riot then.
Hi.
I just realized you probably don't need handicraft if you have maximum might going or master's touch going. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put some guard on. Or you don't need handicraft as much if you have maximum might going on. No, master's touch, excuse me. Oi. I don't know what it is about this album. This album is just, I don't know, I love it right now. Guard 2. Guard 2 should be enough. Fashionable. I'm gonna run out of armor spheres, man. It really is fun because it just surprises people with how hard he hits. Okay. We'll do it. Crit Eye 4, Weakness Exploit. Stun Resistance, Blast Attack, Crit Boost, Guard, Attack Boost, Latent Power, Evade Window, and Master's Touch. Okay. Here I come. Thanks for waiting. You can't even hear anything playing? You can't hear any music? I have the music turned up pretty loud. Here's Ken's me. Oh, I love your Hornitar set so much. Is it this one? I feel like this is the Hornitar, or this. I feel like this is the Cactar one. Can you guys not hear any music? I have the music on. Hang on, I don't like this waste. This song's so good. You hear scrambled eggs. Okay, that's good enough. Scrambled eggs is fine. This is gonna be an interesting set. Wait, is it a one-person quest? You have to go on your own and watch cutscenes? Oh, right. I'll go on my own and I'll watch some cutscenes. You're also on mobile, you can't hear? Weird. You don't hear any music? Must be the mobile app. Can you hear my voice? That's bizarre. Duty commenced. Here we go.
Yeah.
There it is. The cactar. Off he goes. This quest has a unique in-game track. Okay, then we'll turn it on. Here, we'll turn off. We'll turn off the song request music, and we'll turn on the in-game music. Welcome to the stream, Wizbearson. Voice and game are crystal, but the music's weird? Huh, that's odd. I didn't know Twitch could do that. Okay. You guys have to let me know if that's decent, or if you need it louder. There they are. Wasn't having that issue on your own mobile? Weird. Should have made this fight against a giant cactar. Are they gonna lead you all the way to the Wildspire? Because that's what it seems like. Chocobo music? Oh, is that what this is? Aw, they're cute. And there's one with a flower. I've legit never done this quest. Oh. I feel like we could have gotten that one if we'd aimed better. We got it. Cactar cutting. A mysterious creature from Eorza. It looks like a cactus, but is not. Uh-oh. Koopo. Oh no. Wow, Ku's pretty adept. Oh wow, this is way too loud for you guys. I apologize. You gonna go murder a low rank July? Okay, I'm gonna attempt to kill this thing. We'll see how we do. This game looks pretty good in the cutscenes. I'd kind of forgotten. Uh-oh. Oh gosh, that's not what I meant to do at all. No! That didn't hit that hard. That did, though. Please let me sheath. And heal. Thank you. I probably should have eaten. Oh, hey, Barath. This is the Chocobo theme. I know nothing about Final Fantasy XIV, but I dig the music so far. He does hit pretty hard, considering this is like endgame armor. Or not endgame armor, but, you know, past high rank armor. Okay, I've really had enough with multiple monsters in the same area for tonight. You're coming with Switch X support. That's probably good. That's probably good. I thought we had white on this. I guess maybe you don't have white if you don't have handicraft. Oh, bummer. That's why we wanted handicraft for this lance. We'll have to get that back instead of guard. That's kind of a bummer. Thank you guys for helping me out tonight between Luna and this. Definitely appreciate having you guys here. And the music begins again. I like that his eyes turn blue. I really wish there's a wedge beetle here. Here we go. Man, Baroth is here again. I'm really over multi-monster fights tonight. It's a good thing we have help. Apparently Kulu is too. This music is pretty good. I feel like I was doing way more damage with sword and shield. It's a chocobo. Oh, I probably should have guarded there instead. And the Apps arrows come in. Whoa. Okay. Wait, is it getting bigger? Oh, is that a thing? This is great. Oh, wow. That's funny. I dig this. This is fun. This is basically AT Kulu. Well, first time on AT Kulu then. Yeah, I should have done this build differently for white sharpness. Big hitbox there. Must come along with him getting bigger. Yeah, big hitbox there. Too bad you only get to do this once. Oh, well, then I'll enjoy it. I'm happy I'm in here with Kensme. I'm sorry you got stuck fighting another Kulu Pro Cow. Oh well, he dropped a Nova Crystal. Nice, Kensme. Does he also sap your health? I feel like my health's going down. Yeah, he must, because I feel like my health has definitely gone down. Away he goes. I like Master's Touch. Master's Touch feels really, really good for this lance. There are a couple like layers of sharpness skills in this game that I just had not experimented with, and Master's Touch is one of them. Huh. Yeah, something's up with my health. I'm also not used to seeing Anjanath in the Wildspire Waste. To me, that's still weird. All right, Kulu. Whew, excuse me. He's so funny looking. He's so big now. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. He's even bigger. You freaking kidding me? That was a pretty bad pun, Monster Hunter. He's as big as an Anjanath. Oh my god. He's as big as Anjanath. I wonder if they always time it perfectly so you get to see that comparison, because that's pretty cool. Corral that Kulu. We're trying. Whoops. Doesn't seem like you can mount him. Or if he does, he has a really high mounting tolerance. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm really dead. It's so funny. Jesus, dude. He does a lot of damage. You guys weren't joking. I think his damage goes up through the fight too, not just his size. That was crazy. For real, we got really bonked. I wasn't expecting that. I like the music fading back in. Can you guys hear everything okay? Well, I'll try not to die again, Kensme. I might use the temporal mantle. I've already carded twice. Yeah, no mounting. Yeah, it makes sense. It'd be cool to ride a crew that was so big, though. He's so big. Oh my gosh. Oh man, 9 damage. Oh, the bounce is bad. Maybe we can poison him. Poisoning him would be good. Yeah, we can poison him. Poison myself too, but got him. That's what matters. I'm not having a good time with hitting him here. Hey, a limp. Oh no. Don't get bigger. I can't tell. Did he get bigger still? We should be getting close to the end. Yeah, we are. I'm sorry, Kensby. No, Kensby. That was my fault. Ah! Go! I was trying to hit you. No! Okay, you're okay. Good. I feel really bad if that was my fault. I keep bouncing no matter what I do. Lance is too pokey. The crystal's too big. This is an interesting fight. Oh boy. He gets pretty wild, dude. Oh boy. Uh-oh, I should have countered after that, I guess. Nope, not that. I need a piercing pod. Where'd it go? Oh, it disappeared. Just then, too. Bizarre. He's so fast. Oh my goodness. The greatest, coolest. He's something, man. He's definitely something. I mean, this is taking us almost as long as Lunastra. Oh, well. He's so big. Oh, my God. No. Get back here. He really went all the way out here just to limp back. No, Baroth, get out of the way. No. You jerk. Oy, oy, oy. Please die, Kulu. Oh boy. Yeah, no. We're not doing that. This thing's got a lot of health, man. People must have really been bewildered when this thing came out, because they didn't have half of the endgame gear. Oh boy. We good. There we go. You did it. Oh, we get Final Fantasy music. That's an interesting fight, you guys. We're now one step closer to doing Behemoth for you guys. Darn jumpy bird. Yeah, agreed, Kents me. Oh, should I have carved him? I didn't carve him. Just Kulu carves. That's okay. Nope, there's the Dragoon jump. Duty complete. He just wanted just shiny rock. We couldn't let him have it. Oh, that was an interesting thing. That was an Aderthorite shard or something. Oh, and a gold crown large Kulu. Makes sense. Oh boy. I think that's probably going to be the end for me tonight. I'm getting sleepy. I'm really glad we finished Lunastra once. It makes me determined to do it more and farm her weapons up and get used to her. I don't know if that's something you get used to or not. But in any case, I really appreciate you guys being here tonight. Thanks for dealing with my frustrated self. Frustrated self with Lunastra. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to be trying to stream every week this night, or every day this week before Iceborne comes out. Good. I'm glad you guys had fun. Thank you guys so much for being here. I don't know. We might do some classic Monster Hunter this week as well. It feels weird just doing World. And I guess we'll be doing a lot of World soon as well. So I don't know. We'll see. In any case, good night, everybody. Let me see if anybody else is on streaming Monster Hunter that we want to raid. I appreciate y'all being here. I hope you guys have a really good night. Get some rest. Have a good day tomorrow. There's like nobody on right now. It's probably because it's 3 in the morning. There's someone streaming Free Me Night. Well, then we know we're going to read them. We're going to raid them. TXM Tomy. Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and raid TXM Tomy because he's streaming Monster Hunter Free Me Night. Tell him I say hey. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's only a couple more nights till Iceborne. Then we can fight all those new monsters. Use the Clutch Claw. Get some balance changes. It'll be fun. Good night, everybody. See ya.